Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Unknown Facts here. Today we're diving into a world of crazy inventions, the kind that would make even the bravest souls sweat. We're talking about the top 10 most dangerous weapons ever created. Make sure to smash that subscribe button and give this video a huge thumbs up before we unleash this madness. We're about to blow your minds. From bombs that could level entire cities to microscopic threats that could wipe out millions, we're ranking the deadliest creations in history. We're not just talking about the biggest explosions or the sharpest blades, but the weapons that have truly changed the game. The ones that keep world leaders up at night. Get ready for some insane facts and mind-blowing stories because we're about to take you on a wild ride through the history of destruction. First up, we're kicking it off with the biggest, baddest explosion the world has ever seen, the Tsar Bomba. Imagine a mushroom cloud so big it could be seen from 600 miles away. That's what this Soviet monster was packing. We're talking 50 megatons of pure destructive power. This wasn't just your average nuke, it was a statement piece. The Soviets wanted to flex their nuclear muscles, and boy did they ever. They detonated this beast back in 1961, and the shockwaves were felt around the world. Literally, the blast was so powerful it circled the Earth 3 times. Windows shattered hundreds of miles away, and the heat from the explosion could have caused third-degree burns at a distance of 60 miles. To put that into perspective, that's like feeling the heat from a bonfire while standing in another city. Luckily, this weapon of mass destruction was just a test. Can you imagine if they actually used it in a war? It would have been absolutely devastating. The Tsar Bomba serves as a chilling reminder of the sheer power humans possess, and the importance of using that power responsibly. Next up is a weapon that's a little less flashy but way more widespread, the AK-47. It's the rifle that everyone's heard of, and for good reason. This thing is everywhere. It's the weapon of choice for armies, rebels, and unfortunately even criminals around the world. Designed by Mikhail Kalashnikov, talk about a name that screams danger. The AK-47 was built to be simple, reliable, and easy to use. It's like the Chuck Norris of guns, it just keeps going and going, no matter what you throw at it. This thing can handle dirt, mud, even being submerged in water. That's why it's been used in pretty much every conflict since it was first introduced in 1949. From the jungles of Vietnam to the deserts of the Middle East, the AK-47 has left its mark on history. Its widespread availability has unfortunately led to countless casualties and fueled conflicts around the globe. It's a stark reminder that even the most simple weapons can have devastating consequences. Now let's talk about some serious long-range firepower, intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs for short. These bad boys are basically rockets strapped to nukes, capable of traveling thousands of miles to deliver their explosive payloads. We're talking about weapons that can cross continents in minutes, wiping out entire cities with a single blast. It's some scary stuff, but luckily these missiles are primarily held by superpowers as a deterrent. It's like a deadly game of chess, where nobody wants to make the first move because they know it could be the end of the game for everyone. Imagine launching one of these things and waiting for the inevitable retaliation. It's a high-stakes game of chicken, and the consequences of losing are unimaginable. The thought of these missiles just sitting there, ready to launch at a moment's notice, is enough to give anyone nightmares. ICBMs represent the ultimate weapon, a symbol of the destructive power that humanity possesses. Let's hope we never have to witness their full capabilities. Chapter 4. Biological Weapons. Tiny threats, huge terror. Let's shift gears now and talk about something even scarier. Biological weapons. These aren't your typical bombs and bullets. We're talking about weaponized viruses, bacteria, and toxins that can spread like wildfire. Imagine a weapon that could infect millions with a deadly disease, causing widespread panic and chaos. That's the terrifying reality of biological warfare. From anthrax to smallpox, the list of potential bioweapons is enough to make your skin crawl. These weapons are particularly frightening because they're often invisible, silent killers. You might not even know you're infected until it's too late. The thought of a single person releasing a deadly pathogen into a crowded city is the stuff of nightmares. The good news is that the development and use of biological weapons are strictly prohibited by international law. But the threat remains, and it's a sobering reminder of the dangers we face in a world where knowledge can be just as dangerous as any weapon. Chapter 5. Chemical Weapons, Silent Killers. Next up are chemical weapons, another terrifying class of weapons that can cause widespread death and suffering. These weapons use toxic chemicals to poison their victims, often leading to a slow and agonizing death. We're talking about nerve agents like sarin gas, which can paralyze the respiratory system, leading to suffocation. Then there are blistering agents like mustard gas, which cause severe burns and blisters on contact. These weapons are indiscriminate, affecting civilians and soldiers alike. The images from chemical attacks are truly horrifying. Victims gasping for air, their bodies covered in burns, the sheer terror in their eyes. It's a stark reminder of the inhumanity of war and the devastating consequences of using these horrific weapons. The use of chemical weapons is considered a war crime, and for good reason. These weapons are simply inhumane and have no place in modern warfare. Chapter 6: Moab, the bomb that shook the world. Now let's talk about a weapon with a name that says it all, the Moab, or the mother of all bombs. This thing is the largest non-nuclear bomb ever used in combat, and it packs a serious punch. We're talking about a massive 21,600-pound bomb that creates a blast radius of over a mile wide. When this thing detonates, it's like the ground itself is erupting. The shockwave can be felt for miles, and the mushroom cloud is a terrifying sight to behold. The Moab was first used by the US military in 2017 against ISIS targets in Afghanistan. The explosion was so powerful that it reportedly collapsed tunnels and bunkers, sending a clear message to the enemy. While it's not as destructive as a nuclear weapon, the Moab is still a terrifying reminder of the sheer firepower at the disposal of modern militaries. Chapter 7: Drones, the future of warfare is unmanned. Moving on to a weapon that's changing the face of modern warfare: drones. These unmanned aerial vehicles have become a staple of military operations around the world, providing surveillance, reconnaissance, and even strike capabilities. Imagine a weapon that can fly for hours, gathering intelligence and launching precision strikes without putting a single pilot at risk. That's the reality of drone warfare. Drones are becoming increasingly sophisticated, equipped with advanced sensors, cameras, and even weapons systems. While they offer a tactical advantage, drones have also sparked controversy. The use of unmanned vehicles in warfare raises ethical questions about accountability and the potential for collateral damage. It's a debate that's likely to continue as drone technology continues to evolve. Chapter 8: Railguns, shooting bullets at hypersonic speed. Now, let's talk about a weapon that sounds like it's straight out of a science fiction movie: the railgun. This bad boy uses electromagnetic force to launch projectiles at incredible speeds, reaching up to Mach 7. That's 7 times the speed of sound. Imagine a weapon that can fire a projectile so fast that it doesn't even need explosives. That's the power of the railgun. It can pierce through thick armor like a hot knife through butter, making it a formidable weapon in naval warfare. While still in development, railguns have the potential to revolutionize warfare. Their incredible speed and accuracy make them a game-changer on the battlefield. Chapter 9: Laser weapons, pew pew, it's the future. Get ready for some real-life Star Wars action, because next up we've got laser weapons. These directed energy weapons are no longer a thing of science fiction, they're becoming a reality on the battlefield. Imagine a weapon that can fire a concentrated beam of light, instantly incinerating targets with pinpoint accuracy. That's the power of laser weapons. They're incredibly fast, accurate, and virtually silent, making them ideal for taking out drones, missiles, and even enemy aircraft. While still in the early stages of development, laser weapons have the potential to revolutionize warfare. Their speed, precision, and unlimited ammunition make them a formidable force on the battlefield. Chapter 10: Cyber weapons, the invisible threat. Finally, let's talk about a weapon that's invisible to the naked eye, but can be just as destructive as any bomb: cyber weapons. These digital weapons are designed to exploit vulnerabilities in computer systems, causing chaos and disruption on a massive scale. Imagine a weapon that can shut down power grids, cripple communication networks, and even disrupt financial markets with a few keystrokes. That's the power of cyber warfare. From hacking into government databases to spreading misinformation, cyber attacks are becoming increasingly sophisticated and dangerous. The threat of cyber warfare is real and growing every day. It's a new era of conflict where battles are fought not on land, sea, or air, but in the digital realm. Outrow Top 10 Deadliest Weapons. Subscribe for more mind-blowing facts. Well, there you have it, folks. The top 10 most dangerous weapons ever created. We've gone from earth-shattering explosions to silent digital threats, proving that humans can be both incredibly innovative and terrifyingly destructive. If you thought this video was insane, just wait until you see what else we've got in store for you. We're constantly on the hunt for the most mind-blowing facts and incredible stories from around the world, so make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. And don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.